Hey guys, hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Divine Sade, if you're new. So today's going to be like a really simple, straight to the point video. Really not much to say because when some things are obvious, they're just obvious, you know. So this is LaVern Baker. She is this old school singer, and characters based off her look are Kandi from the group Xscape and Ari Lennox, the R&B singer currently. All right, so like I said, she's an American singer. She was born in 1920s, etc., etc. All right, that's her whole rundown. Kandi was part of the group Xscape, and then now she's on. I don't know if she's still on there, but she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, and then Ari Lennox, she's this current R&B singer. So off the rip, something they all have in common, all three characters are involved with singing, and singing particularly R&B music, part of different eras. So you have LaVern, she's part of like the 50s and all that. And then you have Kandi, she's part of the 90s R&B. And then you have Ari Lennox, part of the current R&B right now. So that is a major connection right there. All right, so as you see from this picture, you're going to see both of them, okay? And at first glance, you see Kandi. Keep looking, you're going to see Ari Lennox, okay? I just think it's crazy how much LaVern looks like Kandi and Ari Lennox. It's so obvious. So let's talk about a few connections, a few little mockery details that they always do. They love doing stuff like this just to connect their other characters. Ari Lennox's character was born in March, and the crazy connection with that is that LaVern died March 1997. Okay, so 6 years later, LaVern dies. Okay, so they love the whole synchronicity and all that. And it's just funny how she dies in March and then her other character is born in March. And then she dies 6 years after her other character is born. It's just all scripted. Okay, and another connection is that Kandi was born May 17th, 1976. Pay attention to the 76. Well, LaVern died at 67. So yeah, so if you switch it around, you're gonna get the same numbers no matter what. It's still synchronized. They love doing little details like that to just connect their characters. So this is Ari Lennox, and one thing about this character is she does a lot of vintage style things in her music videos, pictures, whatever it is. Like I can point this right here, like a old school glam vintage look is what's going on right here. And that's funny because her character's from that actual era where they were dressing like that and looking like that. And right here, another vintage look. You know, all these vintage looks, usually when it's a celebrity that does a lot of vintage looks, even though all of them relatively come from an old celebrity, some celebrities tend to hint at more that, oh yeah, I'm old, ha ha ha. Something they like to do, as you can see, because there's a lot of them that do this type of stuff. My case in point, Victoria Monet, she had like this diner theme thing going on. Megan, she copied Pam's movie cover of Kofi and used that as her first album cover. A lot of them do it, you know, it's kind of just paying homage to their original look, you know, who they are based off of, okay? Now here is Ari right here. And the cross is very symbolic, not to offend anybody, but it's very symbolic. Go check out my symbolism video. And I will be making an updated symbolism video. Not anytime soon. I just have to like organize all that. It takes a lot of work, but I will be doing that soon, okay? To update all my new subs and even my old subs on a lot of symbolism we've been figuring out and that a lot of you guys been commenting about. And shout out to you guys who've been commenting about the pink, white, and blue thing. And we're finally figuring out that color scheme because that does make relatively like a light purple if I'm not mistaken. And also we've been figuring out the purple thing ever since the Prince video. So a lot of you guys in the comment section have been such a great help when it comes to that. And we do know that purple does mean the mixing of the two lodges and power, okay? And like I said before, don't be no fucking idiot and be like, well, your profile pic is purple. I don't, what the fuck? I've already explained that. We use these colors that they use also, but they have other meanings to them, okay? That's just the bottom line. Just how a lot of you guys have colored pictures already, okay? Right here is Ari Lennox. And then here you go, Kandi. Kandi and Ari Lennox look so much alike. They all look alike. Video and just stare at their faces and you're just gonna see it so much. Okay. And Ari Lennox is just a modern version of them. But right here, Ari Lennox, she looks so much like LaVern right here. Okay. They all look so much alike. And then this is Kandi. And Kandi looks just like them too. So this was just a side-by-side that I had seen. And then the side-by-side, Nene looks so much like Megan. And Kandi looks so much like Ari Lennox. And the funny thing about Real Housewives of Atlanta is, or any of the places that they have them at in Orange County, whatever they have it at, the funny thing about it is when something is real, you don't have to put it's real. You understand? You don't have to specify that. And the fact that they're putting Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's like they're trying to say, oh, we're real. Like it's like pretending, you understand? Because there's a lot of housewives already in those places that aren't famous or whatever, but they just have to put the real in front of it to seem like, to just give people this false illusion who's watching, like, oh my God, they're really out there, they're really, they're real. Like, anyone that's real doesn't have to say they're real, you understand? And I talked about this in my Beyonce video. I don't necessarily trust anyone that say I'm a human. Why do you have to say that? Like, why do you have to specify that you're a human? And they do it all the time, all the time. They'll tweet, I'm just a human like you guys, da da da. And there's these vegan brand companies, and I was watching this show. It's called Explained on Netflix. Go check it out. It explains a lot. But if you're into just wanting to know more, you don't have to check it out if you don't want to. But they were talking about these vegan brands, okay? And they had these little kids try the fake chicken and stuff. And it's like, you can't mimic the real, I'm not pushing go eat whatever. Eat what the fuck you want to eat. But the bottom line is the names of these vegan companies that are mimicking the real foods, like Just Egg, you don't have to put these phrasings if it's that. Just say something else. Just say plant-based egg or something like that. But their brands be Just Egg. Their brands be Just Meat or some dumbass shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to specify that. If you are that, you are that. You don't see them saying real cow meat. Like, that's weird. Maybe there is some brands that say that. But from my understanding, there's no brands that were saying that about regular meat, you understand? And there's no regular person walking around saying, oh my God, I'm human. Nice to meet you, I'm human. Like, what the fuck? Because Beyonce has this thing, I forgot what she was doing, but she was like, I'm only human just like you guys. What? And then you have like songs by like Christina Perri, I think her name is. And she's like, there's a song called But I'm Only Human. Like, it's like they're pretending to be something that they're not. You understand? So back to this. The connection with this is that Megan and Ari Lennox were both together in the music video that she had with Nicki Minaj, the song that she had with her. And another thing, go check out my Megan Thee Stallion Never Existed video. That's such a good video. Also, Country Sextors dropped a video about Megan Thee Stallion. Go check that one out too. It'll be linked down below in the description box too. Alright, so here's Ari Lennox right here without makeup. And here is LaVern Baker. Alright, and right here, this is Xscape. And I remember when I showed Country Sextors picture because I was putting this video together, and he was like, their eyes look so like soulless. Like if you pause this video right now and look at their eyes, they all have these like dark black, nothing in their type eyes, and the way he said it was like they have these get out type of looking eyes, you understand? So that's honestly what's going on there. It just looks really weird, especially Tiny. She looks so weird. Okay, so here's Xscape again, and of course red, white, and black. They love those colors. Speaking of colors, she was on Color Studio. These type of platforms like Color Studios and other platforms to mention, they're fake. They're to give a false narrative of, oh, they came up, oh, they were underground and we gave them a chance to get on there and share their song to get whatever, you know. Even if they are signed and they do get on there, they do this to give them more recognition. Like, oh, they're really trying to take their career on and all this other fake shit. And it's not true. It's fake. Almost every person that have been put on Color Studio is not real. They're not a person that's, oh, I'm trying to make it, da da da. That's not the story. You know, that's just not it. It's just like the rap game. It's not what's going on. Alright, so right here is Ari Lennox. And here she go again. And here's LaVern Baker. And here's another thing. So Lakeith Stanfield, he basically wants to be with Ari Lennox. And his outfit is so like, there's so much symbolism going on in his outfit. Wow. And then, of course, this one right past me, he's doing the six. This is why this stuff needs to be pointed out. They do so much slide symbolism. Like, I mean, they do it to the point where you don't even think they're doing it. You know, even I be like looking at something and miss it. Like, I don't even see it. But then when I really analyze it, I'll see it. So learning symbolism is so fucking good to do. Like, everyone should learn that. Because if you don't know symbolism and if you don't know words, etc., you will always be getting deceived. That's just the bottom line. So yeah, make sure you guys go check out my Al Green is Lakeith Stanfield. Really good video. And it's funny because they're both older celebrities, of course. And here is Ari Lennox and J.Cole, because she's signed to J.Cole, of course. And they have pink, white, and blue going on. He's wearing this dark blue jacket with the white letters that says Kith. And she's wearing a pink dress, so pink, white, and blue. They do it all the time. They just really love it. And here she goes again with more symbolism. She has the red, black, and white going on, actually. But the checkerboard is a major symbolism here. Make sure you guys go check out my mosaic checkerboard floor video. Really good video, worth watching. And here go Ari Lennox again. And here's LaVern Baker. And here's Kandi. So that's LaVern's face. And then this is Kandi's face. Okay, and then LaVern Baker right here. She looks so much like both of them in this one. Like this picture right here, if no other picture has convinced you or whatever, this picture right here, she looks exactly like them. Okay, and especially Ari, she looks exactly like her in this picture. These two pictures in particular look exactly alike. And here's LaVern Baker. So Ari Lennox and Kandi, both of their looks are inspired from LaVern Baker. So that means their look, their physical appearance was created and based off of LaVern Baker's look, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of you. I hope you're all doing well in life.